everybody, and welcome back to another video. Happy Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas to all of you and your families. Hope you have a fantastic holiday season and the best end of your break. With all the gift giving going around, I've been thinking a lot about Wings of Fire merchandise. Fortunately, there's no actual merchandise to the series that's official by Tui and Scholastic, and I really have no idea why. Warrior Cats, another popular series that people often compare WoF with, has a lot of merchandise you can buy. However, Wings of Fire has none, and for unknown reasons. But today, I decided to come up with a bunch of different WoF products that would be totally cool to see created officially someday. And some that should be touched on by fans in the meantime. But before we begin, a huge shout out to my patrons. Doug1195, 3 Moons, Slightest Wild, and Fizz. Thank you all so much for supporting me this year. Links to their social medias are in the description down below. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. As some of you may know, fans of the series have taken it upon themselves to create a lot of merchandise. They've drawn the dragons of the series and made stickers, shirts, and so much more. But there are things I'd love to see made by Scholastic and Tui and her team, as well as ideas fans should turn into their own creations that they haven't yet. The first thing literally all Wings of Fire fans want is plushies. There are fan-made plushies out there, but you have to put them together yourself, and they're very pricey to get the materials for. But to see actual WoF dragons on the shelves and available to be in your house in plush form is just the coolest concept. There could be one for each protagonist, the queens, the villains, and more. Imagine being able to go to sleep at night with your favorite dragon from the series right next to you. I'd honestly want to buy them all, and I hope the design style is super cute if we do get this. Shirts are also a given when it comes to merchandise, and hoodies too. We get all kinds of awesome Wings of Fire shirts, like ones with funny iconic quotes, new art of the characters, and everything else you could possibly think of. If I had a Peril, Snowfall, Turtle, and Bumblebee shirt, I don't think I'd ever stop wearing it. I'm just imagining all the amazing designs and options, because there's an insane amount of potential for this. There could be ones about the tribes, characters, concepts, and locations too. Pajamas are a concept many people probably wouldn't think of first, but I certainly did. I'd love to go to bed each night wearing comfy and cozy PJs at the best Purin and Pentalon dragons. Imagine a pajama shirt and pajama pants at the baby dragons like Cliff, Auklet, Bumblebee, Peacemaker, Dusky, and Mink. The shirt design could have them all sleeping together in a pile with some cute text, and the pants could have them all over. There are so many possibilities and options, so pajamas would be great for them to cover for merchandise. There are already a ton of WoF stickers made by fans, but some official ones would be really great too. I could just think of all the ideas and characters and things that they be turned into the absolute best stickers. I'd be putting those Wings of Fire characters everywhere. If there was only one thing I could choose there to be merch of, I'd pick this next thing. And that's saying a lot considering my obsession with plushies. Imagine Wings of Fire Funko Pops. I'm absolutely addicted to collecting Funkos, and having WoF ones to add to my collection would be a literal dream. I've been saying this should be a thing for years. Imagine a dragon pop of the protagonists and POV characters, the villains, the Legends Book characters, the queens, whatever else they'd be able to do. No joke, I would buy them all. Dragnettes of Destiny, the Jade Winglet, Darkstalker, Clearsight, Fathom, Albatross, Mares of the Secret Stealth Team, all the popular queens, and maybe even the Winglet characters. Imagine them all on your shelf and in Funko form. That'd be huge for the series. Funko also does some scene pieces, and I think the coolest one would be the Nightwing Icewing War and Capeland Darkstalker standing in the cave. Necklaces of the 3 Moons, magical artifacts like the Eye of Onyx so you can literally wear it, and more would just be the absolute coolest. I'd never take them off. Are you kidding? And just think of WoF backpacks and scene figurines, official posters, both epic and adorable, pins, hats, pouches, school supplies, cups, bottles, and everything in between. We could even write a behind-the-scenes book giving us more information on writing the series, and Mike Holmes could even do one on how he creates the art for the graphic novels. Heck, 𝙒𝙗𝙁𝙁 could join on this and explore her creative process for the covers and other art she's done for the series. I just think Wings of Fire merch is such a missed opportunity. I know Tui and her team wanted to wait until the show came out to dive into this realm, but things with that are in such a hold, and those plans to do it were said years ago. There are so many adoring fans out there like myself who'd be bouncing off the walls with excitement at having official merch for the series. But what do you guys think? Which thing I mentioned here would be the first you would buy if it ever happened? And is there anything else you thought of that I didn't mention? Let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.